The Newtown Primary School officially signed over to government. Dominica's president travels to Rome, and Environmental Health Department and Dominica Solid Waste Management Corporation launched their litter-free pilot project. Thank you for joining us on another edition of National Focus. I'm Kimani.
And I'm Jarna Hector. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after the break.
Thanks for staying with us. His Excellency Charles Sovereign, President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, left the state today, Wednesday, 20th January 2016, for an appointment with His Holiness Pope Francis, which is scheduled for Friday, 22nd January 2016 at 10 a.m. at the Apostolic Palace in the Vatican City. On that same day, His Excellency is also scheduled to meet with Archbishop Pietro Parole, Secretary of State of His Holiness, and the Italian Minister for Foreign Affairs. His Excellency is accompanied by his wife, Mrs. Clara Sovereign, His Excellency Ambassador of Dominica to the Holy See, Edward Lambert, Secretary General Designate of the Commonwealth of Nations, the Right Honorable Baroness Patricia Scotland, the Honorary Consul of Spain, Mr. Antoine Rafoul, and Mrs. Rafoul. The President's delegation also includes Honorary Consul of Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Francis Emmanuel and Mrs. Emmanuel. Honorary Consul of the Kingdom of Norway, Dr. Gerald Grell and Mrs. Grell, and Mrs. Wendy John Charles Desjardins, a Dominican residing in Rome, Italy. Mr. Conrad McIntyre has been designated to act in the office of the President. His Excellency is scheduled to return to Dominica on Sunday, 24th January 2016.
In more news, the Honorable Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit has challenged tech-savvy Dominicans to use the internet to promote Dominica. He was speaking at a brief ceremony where Economic Citizenship Agent Apex Capital Partners donated 200 tablets for Dominica's children on Tuesday.
Our people must use the internet and access to the World Wide Web if a means of promoting Dominica, taking photographs of the beautiful aspects of our country and posting it and sharing it with the rest of the world to the point where they themselves would like to come to experience it. So there's so many potential benefits to the use of this technology. It's not only for playing games and searching for things which we really cannot elevate us. It is about ensuring that we can improve our lives, improve our way of thinking, improve our capacities, and that of our fellow men and fellow women in the country.
The Newtown Primary School was officially signed over to the Ministry of Education today, Wednesday. At a brief ceremony, the Honorable Minister for Education, Peter Saint-Jean, received the symbolic key to the school from His Excellency Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Dominica, Li Jiangning. The Newtown students began classes at their new school earlier this month.
I'm happy to inform today that the Newtown Primary School, funded by the People's Republic of China, is now complete, and as of the second week of January, the students of Newtown and surrounding areas actually moved into the new school, marking the commencement of the new school term. The project was not significantly affected during the passage of Tropical Storm Erica, and the contractors were able to put the finishing touches in the last couple of months of 2015.
He said the site was assessed for readiness, and the minister says all is in place for the effective functioning of the school.
As we have told you before, the new Newtown Primary School is truly a state-of-the-art facility, a modern structure that caters for the needs of students. The school boasts large student-friendly classrooms, rooms for art and craft, information technology, a library, kitchen, to facilitate the school feeding program and comfortable office space and staff quarters for school administration and teachers. Other amenities include a sick bay and a new feature to our schools in Dominica, an elevator that caters for the needs of the physically challenged students.
Work is still ongoing at the grounds of the school to complete the sporting facility, landscaping and fencing.
The Ministry of Education is extremely pleased with the new school, and I wish here to state my thanks to the People's Republic of China on behalf of the Ministry of Education, the government and people of Dominica for this gift of a much needed and I guess a long overdue educational institution to the people of Newtown. Excellency, we are profoundly grateful.
The new Newtown Primary School will be officially commissioned later this year. I had the opportunity to get a reaction from the principal of the Newtown Primary School right after the ceremony. We just witnessed the official signing of the ceremony of the Newtown Primary School to the government of Dominica. I'm here with Mr. Jerry Popel. He is the principal of the Newtown Primary School. Mr. Popel, I'm sure that you was elated that finally your students and staff can be in the new Newtown Primary School. Tell us how you feel about that.
Oh, definitely. Yes, we are. In fact, we did to be at our new building. For me personally, it's a relief. Just imagine having to manage one school in two different locations, each of them about 2 miles apart from each other, and go to and through. So for me, it's relief.
How was the response of the students though to the Newtown Primary School and the teachers? I've seen the school myself and it's really formidable structure.
Yes, the children, the teachers, everybody, parents, everybody are excited about the building. In fact, just to quote from the little boy, he told me, "Sir, I like my new school, I want to do my work." So I'm hoping that is the kind of effect that the school will have on children and parents and so. So we're looking forward to big things.
And I think a new feature that's added to the school, something that you probably didn't have at your old school, is a sporting facility right there where you are, and so you didn't have to go far to engage.
Oh yes. Coming from Newtown, I myself being a sportsman, I'm very happy to see that we have this hard court. And in fact, children are already making use of the court. The officers and programs are ready and training freely on the court. So welcome site, welcome teacher.
And of course, as the minister said this morning, there's still work ongoing to complete the school. The official commissioning will be done sometime later this year.
Yes. That's what we're looking forward to. The grounds have been prepared, there's some landscaping to be done, beautification to be done, and things are looking bright.
I'm just going to give you one last opportunity to probably say thank you on behalf of the...
Oh yes, I need to say thank you to the teachers, students and parents of students attending Newtown Primary School, to the government of Dominica, the Prime Minister, the former Pal Rep, Mr. George, the Minister of Education, also the People's Republic of China, the government of the People's Republic of China, for this wonderful gift.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
Chairperson of the Dominica Festival Commission and the Chief Executive Officer of the Discover Dominica Authority, Colin Piper, has assured that there is a budget in place to fully stage Mass Dominic 2016. Speaking at a DFC press conference on Wednesday, Piper says, although private sector sponsorship has not been very forthcoming, thanks to government subvention and the contribution from headline sponsor Flow, usual carnival events like the street parade and the Miss Dominica pageant will take place this carnival.
I want the public to rest assured that carnival is going to happen. We have the budget to make sure that the shows happen. We just went out with a plea to the private sector because we believe that they are the beneficiaries of a lot of what Carnival has to offer, and we want them to partner with us as we plan for Carnival, as we stage Carnival. And so that call still remains. However, it's important, and don't cut the sound bite at this. why are we appealing to private sector to partner with us to sponsor that? We have the budget for Carnival, and the shows that people are used to enjoying at Carnival time, there is no issue with that.
Piper also praised what he calls a successful opening of Carnival, which took place last Saturday. 35 groups were part of the street parade. He encouraged Dominicans to remain positive and optimistic about the outcome of Mass Dominic 2016 and encouraged all to promote Dominica's Carnival positively via social media.
One of the 6 ladies vying for the title of Miss Dominica has received part sponsorship. Tasia Flosak, contestant number 6, is the first to receive such assistance from the private sector. Sensei Shanna Robin of the Universal Martial Arts Academy has come forward to support Flosak.
I, Sensei Shanna Robin, founder and CEO of the Universal Martial Arts System Robin Group, feel privileged to sponsor Miss Tasia Flosak as a driven individual who is highly motivated in accomplishing her goals and dreams with a fighting spirit to succeed in whatever she does. She represents some of the important elements of what is taught at the Universal Martial Arts Academy. And I also feel honored to support and develop our culture here in Dominica today. We are doing the sponsorship in 3 parts. So we will be sponsoring a total of $5,500 to cover the swimsuit round, the evening dress, and the costume.
I think one of the greatest gifts that one can possess is one of gratitude, and express, I would say, is one of gratitude. And I would just really like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me this stimulus or this impetus to contribute fully to Carnival this year. And I look forward to representing not only myself but the Universal Martial Arts Academy. So I can only promise to put my best foot forward and do my best to represent all of Dominica. So thank you all again. I really do appreciate it, and God bless you and your institution.
You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
Protection from abuse is every child's right. Everyone has a shared responsibility in protecting the child from abuse.
Mothers, believe your children when they say they've been abused, and follow through with child abuse cases when they've been reported.
For more information on child abuse or to report suspected cases on child abuse, contact the Social Welfare Division on 33 Great Marlborough Street or call 266-3020 or 266-3080.
The Environmental Health Department and Dominica Solid Waste Management Corporation launched their litter-free pilot project today in partnership with Platinum Security and the Environmental Club of the Convent High School. At the opening ceremony on the grounds of the Convent High School, Public Relations Officer of Dominica Solid Waste Management Corporation, Jenno Jacobs, described how this project was conceptualized.
Now, this project started last year, December, or this pilot project, last year December, when it was a Wednesday on the 16th of December, when we decided to walk through the Bath Road area, the Dominica Solid Waste Management Corporation and our monitoring officers, and we saw the volumes of litter on this segment of Bath Road area, from the start of the Gardens Wall to Virgin Lane. And you have your science lab next door, and just on the steps of the science lab, we saw packages or bags of garbage. We saw an old fan. We saw whatever else. And it looks quite unsightly. You as young people, you know, the future leaders of Dominica, nurses, doctors, maybe the Prime Minister, you know, you can't afford to have you walking through this garbage. It might become contaminated with all types of diseases. We have garbage being harborage for vermins, for rats, for mosquitoes. Mr. Scotland will speak more about that. So it's important that we keep our environment clean and green and beautiful, not only for the visitors to our shores, to Dominica, but first and foremost for ourselves.
Jacob stated that partner Platinum Security has provided cameras which will be placed in undisclosed areas to capture environmental offenders. Chief Environmental Health Officer Anthony Scotland cautioned about the risks involved in indiscriminate waste disposal.
We are looking at issues of the environment in that if you continue to dispose of indiscriminately, it generates a lot of average, that's areas for rat to breed and mosquitoes. And of recent times, we are having some serious diseases affecting Dominicans. Dengue has been around for most of the time. Last year, and from 2020 to 2014, we had a major outbreak of chikungunya. And this year, we have Zika on the horizon. Zika virus is actually next door happening.
He adds that a litter committee has been created to further alleviate the problem.
The Minister of Health challenged us recently to put a committee together to see how we can change that image, starting in the city of Rosewood.
Following the official launch of the pilot project, a tree planting ceremony took place to symbolize the fight to conserve Dominica's environment. Mayor of the city of Roseau, Her Worship Irene John, planted the tree.
And finally, the Honorable Minister for Education, Peter Saint-Jean, has made an appeal to the constituents of Roseau South to take care of the new Newtown Primary School, a gift from the People's Republic of China. Speaking at a signing-over ceremony on Wednesday, Honorable Saint-Jean noted that the school is yet another sign of the sterling leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit and the strong relationship which exists between Dominica and the PRC.
As Minister, I wish to encourage the people of Newtown to take ownership of the building and ensure that it serves successive generations. I wish to thank the people of Newtown and surrounding areas for their patience over the past 2 years as they waited to move into the new school. I am sure that the students, parents, PTA, and indeed the community were happy to start the new term in what I consider the new home.
And that's the English segment of the news. McPherson St. Luce is up next with Creole highlights.
Allô tout le monde, bienvenue à cette nouvelle en créole. Non, moi c'est McPherson St. Luce. Premièrement, le ministère de l'Éducation officiellement reçoit la clé pour l'école Charlottesville. On cérémonie prend place aujourd'hui pour officiellement délivrer facilité là. Ministère de l'Éducation, Honorable Peter Saint-Jean, ensemble et puis ambassadeur People's Republic of China, His Excellency Li Jiangning, fait échange de documents pour ça.
Bon matin là, ça nous a créé une cérémonie pour signer un certificat qui a signifié que l'école Newtown Primary fini. Nous avons créé ça signing ceremony for the certificate of completion. Vraiment, dès l'année qui passée, nous avons commencé à travailler à l'école Newtown. Et le gouvernement pays chinois a financé le travail ça là. Pour nous, en ministre de l'Éducation et aussi en gouvernement, c'était un grand jour puisque nous tous connaissons la situation qui était en Newtown. Là, nous étions une vieille école qui était en foi humaine autant l'année qui passait. Et la situation n'a pas été un des enfants pour vraiment éduquer en environnement ça là. Aujourd'hui, nous avons un state of the art en l'école moderne. Là, nous avons une cuisine, office pour mettre l'école là, ou bien mettre l'école là, office staff room pour teacher, sick bay, computer room, art room. So, et aussi, c'est la première école en Dominique. Là, nous avons un élévateur, les enfants qui ont un problème pour marcher, ils ont pour servir en wheelchair. Il n'y a pas de problème encore pour monter premier et deuxième étage de l'école là. Et pour nous, en ministre de l'Éducation, nous avons que ça sont bon bitin, puisqu'il y a aidé ces teachers là et ces enfants pour développer, pas simplement les enfants, qui normal, mais aussi ça qui est abnormalité.
Ministre Saint-Jean, one manque à complimenter People's Republic of China pour financer le projet là.
Et moi, je voulais remercier le gouvernement pays chinois, l'ambassade là, et aussi le contracteur, M. Wang, pour travailler et puis nous. Mais il est bien important pour nous comprendre qu'en ces temps-là, il n'est pas aisé pour un gouvernement trouver l'argent là pour faire ce travail. Il a parlé contre manière Prime Minister Luce qui a conduit à faire pays là. Et moi, quand je Newtown, l'école Newtown, c'est un édifice qui a montré nous relation entre Dominique et pays chinois. Et aussi, manière Premier ministre Roosevelt qui a conduit le pays là.
Alors, nouvelle, le gouvernement Dominique va voir des tablettes qui sont distribuées par étudiants payants. Compagnie EPEX, ou compagnie pour programme Economic Citizenship, fait présentation là par le gouvernement. Premier ministre Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt bien accepté cadeau là qu'a fait parole que ça c'est une bonne initiative pour le développement. Premier ministre Skerritt servi opportunité là pour inviter d'autres organisations pour faire même bagaille. En même temps, ministre Telecoms Honorable Kelva Darrow, qu'a remercié EPEX pour donation là.
Le gouvernement Dominique nous receive ça nous qui est un gift tablet or service EPEX services ici en offshore company Dominique. Et puis nous avons dit bon merci pour EPEX services pour gift ça là. Et puis nous tout connaissons ça gouvernement a fait et puis information technologie. Nous avons tous les enfants de l'école secondaire et puis les enfants collège tablettes yo. Et puis, il y a tous les places et puis tablettes, il y a rose et puis pour tirer portrait, il y a des masses en samedi, il y a tiré portrait et puis ça, il y a servi tablette là de l'école et puis tous les bagages. So, aujourd'hui là, nous recevons 200 tablettes pour ces enfants là encore. Et puis, nous qui dit ça, qui l'école qui a tapé ça, et puis ça nous a try faire, c'est mener technologie là. Tous les places Dominique. So, sous nous place où ça nous fait Hot Botanical Gardens, place où les gens ont joué, place où les gens ont lu, tout bagage ça là, nous les menons technologie là pour eux toutes, et puis tous les places Dominique.
Ministre Darrow aussi fait parole que attention que mettez assez l'école primaire pour y recevoir tablette aussi.
Et puis nous battons tous ces enfants là l'école secondaire et l'école collège. So actuellement, nous allons focus sur l'école primaire. Puis ces enfants-là, ils sont plus jeunes, mais ils sont savants. Et puis si ils ont une tablette là, ils savent faire tous les bagages qu'ils le font. Et puis ces teachers-là, ces parents-là, ils viennent parler encore, les mêmes marcher tout partout, les mêmes visiter l'école là. Ils ont dit, ça nous a fait pour ces enfants-là. Là. So actuellement, nous faisons une décision pour mener tablette là pour ces enfants primary school. Et puis ça c'est un bon bagage. Puis ces enfants là sont innovatifs. Et puis si nous menons ces tablettes là pour les servir, moi dit ça fait bon bitin puis.
Messieurs, mesdames, ça c'est tout pour nouvelle en créole pour à présent. Non, moi c'est McPherson St. Luce. Au revoir.
Coming up next, what 1 hour of exercise can do for you. If you can work up a sweat for just 1 hour a week, you'll enjoy a range of benefits: reduced risk of heart attack, better mood, and lower blood pressure.
Interval training of 15 pull-ups and 15 dips every 10 minutes should cause you to work up a sweat. Your muscles will become more efficient, so you'll have more stamina for more enjoyable activities.
And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm.
Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Jarna Hector.
And I'm Kimani. Thanks for watching, and join us again next time on National Focus.